"I'm sorry, but would you care to explain that last part one more time?" said the human medic, a thick drawl in his accent. "As I said, our medics were attempting to communicate, apparently to share a meal with him to earn his trust, and he viciously attacked my commander," stated the captain, coldly, clearly unimpressed by the blasé attitude displayed by the human. "Uh-huh. I saw the vid on the way over, and I gotta say, you were doing okay till he went in all stiff and armed. To be honest, that was kind of a mild reaction considering what the poor boy went through just to make it to adulthood." He stretched and yawned, scratching his head. "Long journeys always make me tired, though, so I'll interview the medic and get some sleep if that works for you guys." The captain grimaced. He hated humans and their lack of formality. "Fine. Do as you wish. But you only have until we have finished our shore leave, as you humans put it." His eyes hardened at his next words. "After that, he's your problem, and we fully expect a public apology from a diplomatic envoy." The human medic Reggie pinched the bridge of his nose and sighed. "I'll send a message over the net before I conduct the interview. I'll update you tomorrow, Captain." Bloody stiff Sarlans, why did it have to be them? He thought to himself. The captain nodded and dismissed the human and ship's medic. As they headed out the door towards Reggie's temporary quarters, Jute asked, "So you watched the videos? Was there anything I could have done better?" Her earnest tone and expression taking Reggie by surprise. You did fine." Reggie smiled warmly to reassure her. "I'm surprised you took to trying to rehabilitate him so wholeheartedly. No offense, but Sarlans and humans have a complicated recent history," he said with a raised eyebrow. Jewett shifted slightly, clearly uncomfortable, but replied, "Well, initially I was just fascinated by your people's resilience. Then when the opportunity arose, I couldn't resist. I had to see it for myself." Reggie's brow furrowed, but he merely smiled as they walked. "How do we get some food in this place anyway?" said Reggie, suddenly aware that he hadn't eaten in some time. "Oh, just order through the net on the out-of-hours service. Saves heading to the mess hall," smiled Jewett. "Awesome. Well, we appear to be here," said Reggie with a tired flourish towards an unremarkable door. "Let's get this interview underway. I'll just order that food." As the two of them chatted over the details of the last couple of days, Reggie took notes while eating the Sarlan's best effort at a sandwich. He had to concede it wasn't bad. The interview went on as Reggie probed about body language, specific timings and wording used. They ended up chatting once they were done with the details, exchanging jokes and stories, enjoying each other's company until Reggie yawned wide and sleepily mumbled, "Oh God, I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to call it there. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting, but I really need my beauty sleep. Oh, of course. I'll leave you be. I'll petition the captain to allow us to see Jamie tomorrow." She stood and left, leaving Reggie to get some much-needed sleep. The next morning came, and the ship's auto-weather roused Reggie with a simulation of birdsong. As he groaned and stretched, heading for a shower, he started to think over the details from the previous evening, thinking hard about what kind of approach to adopt. "My training is practically useless in this situation," Reggie mused as he washed. Once dressed and fed, Reggie headed up to the bridge, arriving just in time to catch yet another disapproving glare from the captain. "Good morning, Medic Orden. I take it you're also in favor of this meeting?" Clearly referencing Jude's proposal the night before. "Of course, I'll take him some decent chow and hopefully that'll soften him up for a chat," replied Reggie brightly with a smile. "Shall we get moving then?" said Jude, with a determined look on her face. "May we take our leave, sir?" She directed to the captain. "You may. Try not to get yet another officer almost killed," replied the captain curtly.